What do you think that when the President of the United States is coming and visiting West Virginia, what do you think will come of that other than good stuff? It's just plain good stuff.
Clearly the President loves West Virginia. He's helped revive the coal industry for the first time, which has been under attack. He is focused on jobs, manufacturing jobs. Certainly he loves West Virginia. I understand this is his 5th visit already.
Look, I welcome any president to come to the state of West Virginia, no matter what their political party is. I think it's always good when the President of the United States comes to our state. I would encourage him to come visit some areas here in the 2nd District outside of Jim Justice's resort. Come see some of the folks that are still living in FEMA trailers that haven't got the HUD money, the Housing and Urban Development money that had come to the state of West Virginia, that are still living in these trailers, living in sheds, living in shacks after the 2016 flood. I would encourage him to come see the impacts of the changes to health care so that, you know, folks can share their story with him and he can see that firsthand.
From the capital city of Charleston, West Virginia, this is Inside West Virginia Politics with Mark Curtis.
And good Sunday morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Inside West Virginia Politics. Well, as we saw, he came back again. President Trump making his 5th trip to the Mountain State this past week. He headed to White Silver Springs during the military tribute at the Greenbrier golf tournament. Reporter Adrienne Robbins has more from the Greenbrier.
President Trump covered a lot of ground in his speech, everything from Space Force to the Supreme Court, and of course, a little golf.
The President of the United States of America.
Governor Justice introduced the president on Tuesday during his 5th visit to West Virginia since taking office. The two met 1 week ago to talk about what Justice has called the Trump Justice Coal Plan.
Jim, clean coal, right? We always say clean coal, and what they can do now is incredible with coal. Clean coal exports skyrocketed by more than 60% nationwide. And I'm so proud of that.
The president also took the opportunity to wish a couple Republicans good luck in the election this fall, including Attorney General Patrick Morrisey. Do you think he'll be back before fall?
Amen. I think he's going to be back, and I know he understands the importance of winning the seat and defeating Senator Joe Manchin, and I'm really looking forward to his help.
Senator Joe Manchin released this statement of the president's visit, saying in part, "It's an honor to have the president visit West Virginia and recognize the sacrifices of our veterans and members of the military. President Trump and I agree that Medal of Honor winner Woody Williams is a West Virginia treasure and true American hero. I'm so proud that my friend Woody is leading veterans and military families for Manchin."
He has dedicated his life to supporting Gold Star families and building memorials to honor our fallen service members.
One of the veterans recognized by President Trump was, of course, Woody Williams. The Medal of Honor recipient received a standing ovation. With President Trump at the Greenbrier, I'm Adrienne Robbins for Inside West Virginia Politics.
President Trump and Governor Justice are currently working on an Energy Department policy that could increase coal production for certain power plants. Well, West Virginia's money situation is the best it's been in several years, with the state having millions in extra cash. Some are excited about the news, but others worry the state's finances have come with a deep cost.
I think they're all good things.
Governor Justice sounding very optimistic as he announced West Virginia ends the fiscal year with a budget surplus of nearly $28 million. He believes the Mountain State is turning a corner.
When you've looked at West Virginia as dark and dingy and dirty, maybe backward or whatever like that for years and years and years, and all of a sudden you see this state moving, that image of bad stuff erodes.
The surplus comes after 2 straight years of deep cuts. Among the reasons for the extra cash, an 8% increase in the severance tax from coal and natural gas. Personal income taxes increased by $60 million, and the consumer sales tax revenue was up 2%. But the governor's critics say cuts have come with a cost.
You know, not every West Virginian is feeling this recovery. We talk about parents who are trying to send their kids to school for the first time, and they're paying higher tuition fees because we've continued to cut higher education.
On Monday, the governor also appointed a blue ribbon commission on higher education, saying there was, quote, an erosion of stability.
What we really need to do is we need to make certain that we have a system of higher education with all of our colleges having opportunities to grow and flourish, and we can do that.
A big question remains, is West Virginia's growing economy a short-term boost or a long-term trend? By the way, 2012 was the last time West Virginia ended the fiscal year with a budget surplus and no mid-year cuts to services. Well, coming up, we'll have more reaction from state lawmakers on the budget as well as medical marijuana, and we'll talk about flood aid when we come back here on Inside West Virginia Politics. Stay with us.